Hi, Adam McChesney here. Thanks for coming to my YouTube channel today. In today's video, we're going to talk about how long does it take for SEO to work. And this is a question that a lot of people love to ask because they want to get a gauge on when they can see more leads coming in through their website, when they can see a return on investment for SEO. But it's not a simple or easy question to actually answer from the standpoint of a digital marketing company. And so obviously we would love to be able to say at 3 or 6 months or 9 months, you can guarantee X, Y, or Z, but it's a very interesting equation that SEO just is in general. And so for us, there's a variety of different factors that go into how long does it actually take in order for SEO to work out. One of the biggest things is obviously where the baseline is at when we would take over a website. So that could be the platform that the website was built on. That could be if there's any on-site SEO actually already done, and then if there was off-site SEO done as well, what the effectiveness of all of that stuff was, in addition to your location and your industry. So those are three really big factors that kind of come together for us to be able to say, okay, here's what we might anticipate. And it's, again, going to be different for every single industry. It's going to be different for every single location. It's going to be different for every single type of baseline where we start out with. And so it's important for us to audit the online presence of our new clients. And so we do that in the discovery process. And then we also, as we do a strategy kickoff about 7 to 10 days after a client comes on board, we're setting expectations or resetting expectations based on what we've been able to find. And so most of the time, what I will tell people is if you work with us, you're normally going to see an increase in all of the main KPIs within 3 to 6 months. And so at the end of the day, we don't have long-term contracts. So everything at the moment of this video right now is a month-to-month contract. Now, we might start to do some contracts and things like that in the future. But at least right now, as we're talking, again, it's month-to-month. But normally we tell people in 3 to 6 months, you're going to see an increase in traffic. You're going to see an increase in phone calls, leads, et cetera, and all those different things. And so the great thing about SEO is that it is a flat fee. So you're not having to pay for ad spend or pay anything additional like you would with Google ads or Facebook ads, but you're building out that digital real estate. So in most industries that we work with a lot of contractors. So it only takes a couple of jobs at a flat fee SEO plan for them to start to see a return on investment. So that's the great upside about this as well. But again, normally what I'm educating people on is where they're at with their online presence, what their industry or location tends to see from an SEO standpoint in terms of return on investment, and then obviously what their location and kind of the competitive landscape looks like. So when you're going to ask a marketing company when they can expect or when you can expect to see a return on investment for SEO, just know that when you go into it, it's never normally a clear answer. If you do get a clear answer or a quote unquote guarantee, that's normally a red flag because they're trying to get you to sign on as a client. They're trying to get you, onboarded just to kind of sell you and for them to, bring in more revenue and things like that. But if someone says, hey, in 3 months, you're gonna guarantee a return on investment, that's kind of a pipe dream and is more so of them just trying to sell you. So know that when you go into it and you ask that question, there's so many factors that go into it. You want to make sure that marketing agency is doing everything in the discovery process as a prospect of theirs. And then also once you get access to everything, so you get access to the Google Analytics, Search Console, Google My Business in the back end of the website, that those expectations are likely going to be reset and just a little bit more fine-tuned. So again, normally what we say is in 3 to 6 months, you're going to see an increase across the board in all the key metrics. And that's a pretty typical turnaround. But again, there's so many different factors that go into it. It could be even sooner and it could be even longer. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you have any questions on where your SEO is at, or if there's anything else digital marketing wise that we can answer for you, click the link in the comments or leave a comment here and we'll be happy to have a conversation with you. Thank you very much and have a great day.